I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go record. No. Get inside. Get inside. Alright, bro? I'm gonna go record. Bye. Alright, we're back. Back at it again, guys. So we're back with the dubias. Top one's Madagascar. And the bottom one's the new ones I haven't showed you. These are Discoid roaches, or false head roach, I believe they call them. And first we're gonna see how these guys are doing right now. So I'm gonna pop the lid off these. Alright, so just open up their enclosures. And the first thing I noticed, let me get this out the way. That's the first thing I noticed. So their food is still there. They don't really eat, well, most of it's kind of still here. They don't eat the what is this, alfalfa pellets. For some reason they just don't like this stuff, so they'll just leave it all there. There's a couple of dead ones here. I'll probably pick these up right now. And then these guys, let's check them out. Let's look for a couple. And then my dog's right there. Hey, back up. Dog's right there, you know. Let's see. Yeah, there's a couple babies right there. Not doing too bad. Let me see. Let's check down here more. Don't want to mess with them too much. You know, get stressed out. There's a bunch of babies in here now, so that's a good thing. Always a good. Make sure check out if it's warm. Yeah, it's pretty warm down there. Let's see. Alrighty. I feel like there's not enough dubious in this enclosure. Probably something might be off. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of dead ones down here. Yeah, I think something's off in this enclosure. Besides the darn airplanes, it's dark out here, guys. And there's a bunch of babies down there. And then again, there's a bunch of. Well, this guy's dying. He probably won't make it. My phone's going off. But yeah, this enclosure's pretty weird. They're drinking the water perfectly fine. The water is not pretty much empty. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. I gotta do more research. Let me just go ahead and fill up their food and water. Alright. Water, fill up their water. Come on. Shake it up a bit. Get some dubia diet. Until I figure it out. I'm just put a little bit. I think it might have to do with the heat. Let me just show you guys how this one specifically is set up. So this is the heat mat I kind of use. I didn't tape it to the bottom of that enclosure right there. I just have it like laying on here with a little ceramic plate under, and I think it might be the reason why they're not eating the food too well. The reason I did it that way is because they had another one, like how this one's set up. It's taped to the bottom, but this one, the heater died, so I ended up doing it that way because I was lazy and I didn't attach it. Maybe that's why it's not being weird in. And Doge move. Maybe that's why this enclosure isn't doing too good. I feel like it could be doing better because I added water to these guys in their food. Let me show you guys this enclosure. Alright? No, it's pretty much gone. There's no water. And this is from maybe the past 2 feedings back. And these guys are right there. There's a bunch. Bunch here. Bunch there. It's pretty much doing excellent compared to the other one. The other one's a bunch of adults. Anyways, yeah, I think might be the reason why. I don't want to assume. And these darn airplanes. Give it a minute. I don't want to assume really it's all that, just that, but this one's doing great, so hopefully that's the reason. And in the meantime, let me go ahead and feed these guys, give them their water. Come on. Some water. Come on. Alright. Some water there. Some dubia diet. I know these guys love this stuff. And then I'll hook them up. Some pellets. And And then hopefully these guys will get better. You see, these guys are already drinking up their water. And then, yeah, these guys, I think these guys are doing great. So hopefully we'll keep it up and we'll get a big colony. You know what? Let's proceed on to the next one. All right, next enclosure, guys. Again, I can see, first thing I can see, a couple dead ones right there. Import, guys. Let me go ahead and clean this up. Throw them out. Okay, a couple dead ones in here. A couple more, actually. A little piece of orange. Throw this one out. Alright, back into this. It's about 8 o'clock here in California. These guys are pretty much being more active. Hopefully when we feed these guys, you guys can, I'm sure you guys have seen before in the previous videos, these guys start coming out. And they're probably really hungry. And the first thing I noticed also, the pellets are still here. I don't think they're fond of eating the pellets. It's not a good thing. My dog's over there throwing up for some reason. Hey, what's wrong with you? I don't know, she's weird. Alright, so I think these guys are doing pretty good still. They're not eating the pellets, but as you guys can see, there's a pretty good amount of them in here. So, let me see what she does. Chanel, come here. Look at the roach. What is it? What is it? Don't eat. Put this guy back. Go in there, buddy. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this guy up. I'm not gonna give him any more pellets because these guys they don't seem to respond to that stuff. So let's just fill them up with dubia diet, and it seems like I'm running out of dubia diet. This stuff is kind of like, this stuff costs about 40-45 bucks online, but I feel it's great for all my bugs. I feel like they make them really hardy, so I don't mind spending the 40-something on them, and I get to feed my lizard. Alrighty, let's get some water. Give this guy some water. Oh, let's get a good angle. Alrighty. Come on, buddy. Come on. Give this guy some water. Come on, more water. There we go. Is that enough? No, let's put a little more. Alright, did that. So these guys will probably be coming out soon. That's pretty much it. I just fed them, cleaned up a little bit. Maybe one of these days I'll get more into detail and I move everything around and get all the dead ones out. But for today, that's pretty much it. Let's go on to the next enclosure. Alright guys, so this are all my 4 bins, and an airplane is about to pass by, so I'm gonna just wait. This is so frustrating. I opened this enclosure. I haven't shown you guys any of these. These are Blaberus Discoidalis. And the first thing I noticed, guys, look at all these casualties. So many dead ones, man. Stuff like that is so frustrating. I swear, it hasn't even been that long. They have a lot of food. Some dubia diet down here. They have water. And this looks like a regular dubia. Let's toss this guy over. Another dubia in here. Let's toss this guy over too. And this one looks like a dubia. Another dubia in here. I don't really know how they get. Alright, let's toss that one over. But yes, you guys can see. Check this out. There's so many dead ones right there. It's so frustrating. Look at this. Lot of water. There's food in here. Like they haven't even touched the food. Like even the dubia diet. Usually these guys eat this stuff so fast. Let's check out what's going on over here. Another dead one right there. Let's see. What the? There's a bunch of dubias in here. Look at this, a bunch of dubias. What in the world? How in the world did I end up with so many dubias in here? See, they're supposed to look like this. And then these are like the medium-sized ones. Like that. Oh crap, I threw the wrong one. Anyways. So another dubia is in here. Let's get this guy out the way. This was supposed to look like. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Is this a dubia? Is that a dubia? Let's see if we get that to focus. Focus. Focus, there we go. Looks like a dubia to me. This is so bizarre. I don't know how this really happened, guys. Bunch of dubias in here. Maybe that's what's throwing this colony off. Let's keep checking. Let's check it here. Oh, crap. There are a lot of dubias in this enclosure. This guy's a dubia. Looks like a dubia to me. Let's see. Let's pull this out. Dubia right here. That's a dubia. Another dubia. Why is this one? Oh my goodness, these are my Madagascars. Let's continue. More dubias. Let's see if we can place a couple of them back. Let's check this out. Bunch of dubia. More dubias in here. Let's see if I can get these out. I'm probably gonna have to spend some time going through these, getting all the dubias out, guys. This is what's probably messing up my enclosure. Alright, get this guy out. There we go, that's right. Let's put this back. This is so weird. This is a male dubia, if you guys didn't know. This is what a male dubia looks like. Let's see if we get this focus. Focus. Come on. Male dubia, come on, be focused. I'll show you guys a little bit more dubias. If you guys can see down here, there's a bunch of dead ones. Look at all those. I think this is messing up my colony big time. Let's see, this is it looks like one of you guys. There's a dubia right there, mixed up right here. This is a dubia. Come on, focus. Let's see if we get the focus. Male, this is a dubia. Probably gonna be maybe a female, could be a male. Oh, let's throw this guy back. I'm gonna sort these out right now, guys. Alright. So I've been sorting through these guys for a little while now, and I just keep finding a bunch more dubias than anything right here. I don't know if you guys can, it's kind of hard to distinguish a dubia if you don't really get up close to them. Let's see, this it's kind of hard to tell. Oops. No, this is a dubia. Let me see if I can show you guys a comparison. So, dubia looks like this. See if I can get this to focus for you guys. It's a comparison. Come on, focus. Focus. Can't really get it to focus. But anyways, I've been sorting, and all these are pretty much dubias, guys. There's so many dubias in there. And as you can see, these guys with wings, a bunch of dead ones. There's so many dead. It's just so disappointing. And see, they're supposed to look like this. So you can get a good shot, yeah, like this. But oops, sorry, big guy. There's so many dead ones in here. Like, yeah, I didn't never imagine dubias, or even if it was the reason, because there's so many dubias in here, that there's so many deaths from the discoids. I was hoping to post this video specifically on these discoids, but a lot of them are dead. I guess I gotta start over, guys. It's kind of frustrating. Unfortunately, I'm still learning, so I gotta pick out and take these over to the dubias, and hopefully we can replenish the amount of these guys that I had before, because I swear I had so many. Let's see if in this water there's a couple. I can tell there's a couple dubias in there and then a couple of discoids, but it's still so sad and very frustrating, because these guys, I think they're really interesting. Yeah, I think these guys are really interesting. It's just I made that big mistake, I guess, of maybe I threw a couple dubias in here, and then these guys started procreating in here, and they took over pretty much the whole enclosure. There's a bunch of them here, and as you guys can tell, there's so many dead ones over there. Maybe next time I'll make another video. Hopefully these guys bring back their numbers, and maybe the next couple cleanings I have to pick all these guys out and figure out what to do. Hopefully everything goes well. Let me just go ahead and show you guys. These guys came out to eat the Madagascar roaches. They're doing pretty good. These are the adult dubias enclosure. They're doing pretty good too. They're drinking a lot of water, which I noticed. I don't know why, but it's always a good thing. And these are like the small and medium and a couple large ones in here. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully these guys can recover their numbers. I'm sure they will. It's just I gotta be careful next time when I clean out their enclosure, when I throw random bugs in here, because this will happen. You get a bunch of dead ones. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I'll keep you guys posted for the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Check this out. This guy is freaking massive. He's huge. Well guys, probably spent an hour cleaning this up, and gotta say it's a lot of work. Little bag full of all the dead ones I picked out of there, and again, it's pretty much something to learn about. Hopefully you guys don't make the same mistake I do. And I mean, with this airplane pass, but yeah, hopefully you guys don't make the same mistake I do and not take out all the dubias, like they're not where they're, so put them back where they're supposed to be, because these guys suffer. Hopefully that's the reason. This is one of the false head dubia or Blaberus Discoidalis dudes. They're really, really cool, but hopefully it's a learning experience, guys. I learned that I gotta be more careful, and I just wanted to I'm gonna probably just post all this stuff. I don't want to be like just posting all the good stuff and interesting stuff. Put all the real stuff. That way you guys can learn from me and then know this is pretty much yours. Oh, and I didn't mention this. I pretty much put this here just so maybe they can keep the warmth in more. I'm not really too sure if it's effective, but I decided to leave it because for a while they were doing really good until this. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I'll put all the real content out, and I want to put in all anything fake and just keep going on and like everything's well. If I mess up, I'll show you guys. If I do something good, I'll show you guys too. Well, we can learn. Alright guys, thanks.